Hello everyone and welcome back to Cattails, and we are here with Dusty, who is heading out into what has turned out to be a rainy autumn day. And let's actually stop and chat with everyone if we can, give everybody their daily gifts. We have some things you should probably put away in our den too. Let's give a mouse to Mayor. Great to see you, Dusty. You always lift my spirits. Let's give the mouse. How did you know that I love these? Thank you so much. This is a great gift, Dusty, and I truly appreciate it. Aw, well, no problem, Mayor. We always are bringing everybody food and things. And let's chat for a bit as well. You can come and speak with me anytime, Dusty. No need to make an appointment. Aw, well, thank you, Mayor. No matter how busy my schedule can get, I always find time for you. Aw, Mayor, you're really nice, honestly. And I think Scout is already out and about. But let us give Mayor some of this golden seal. And, we'll go ahead, or, let Doc, I mean. Good to see you, Dusty. Here to chat for a bit? I've got time for you. What a swell gift, Dusty. You're a real partner. And, let's chat as well. I sure am glad cats like Ember exist. Don't know what I'd do without the readily available supply of herbs for sale over there. Oh, I bet. You make sure you support those local business cats, you hear? Lots of work they put into what they do. Oh, I will. We actually do. We, supply Ember with quite a bit of stock, and we purchased some things from there as well. Let's see if, Missy likes these blackberries. I don't mind hanging out with you, but you're kind of cramping my style. Well, at least you have good taste. And, let us chat. I've been thinking a lot about my life lately. I know that I'm the most important cat that ever lived, but sometimes I don't feel that way. Do you ever get the nagging feeling that your life is passing you by and that you missed out of your big moment? I think we said all the time last time, but what if we say I try not to think about it? Maybe that's what I should do. I'll try not thinking about it like you, Dusty. There we go, all better now. My day is going to be great. I know that's true because I said so. Okay, hopefully that works out for you, Missy. And I think... Does Ember likes berries too, I believe. How's my bestest friend doing today? What can I do for you, Dusty? Let's see the blackberries. Oh, that's very sweet of you. I'll be happy to take that. So, Ember didn't like those as much. Ember likes the winter berries. Let's chat. Hey, Dusty, where does a cat go if they lose their tail? I don't know. They go to the retail store. Ha! Oh my goodness, Ember. Note to self, I need to work in the delivery of that one. Oh my goodness, Ember always has an endless supply of puns. It's kind of incredible. Let's give a painted butterfly to Lyris, and then we'll go see if we can catch Scout, who I think is probably out on her daily hunting patrol. So let's come down here. Hello, Lyris. Ah, my little rose. It is good for me to see your face on a day like today. And for you, it is clear that there is never enough Lyris in your life, no? Let's get a painted butterfly. My, how exquisite. How charming. What luster and shine it has. You are a gracious friend, Dusty. And let us chat as well. When I was younger, my mother used to tell me that my fur was special. She called it blue like the sea. But if you think I'm blue, you should have seen her. She was the deepest, most beautiful shade of blue you ever laid eyes on. Oh, wow. Yeah, you are quite blue, Lyris. It's kind of interesting. I like how they pulled that off, though. It's not overly... It's kind of subtle. It's a fairly subtle shade of blue. It's kind of interesting, like, it doesn't come across as in-your-face blue. Hi, Scout! Let's chat for a bit as well. But yeah, it doesn't come across as really in-your-face blue. It's nice. Let's give her a mouse. Oh, wow, I've always loved these. Thanks a billion, Dusty. And let us chat as well. Ooh, can we talk to her? There we go. Pretty close. Hey, buddy, what's new with you, Dusty? You've always treated me very well, Dusty. I appreciate that about you. I've got a lot of respect for any cat that's willing to give me more than a few minutes of their time. I know I'm a handful. Aw, I feel like Dusty is quite a handful himself, too. I think that might be part of the reason they get along so well. They're kind of similar. They're both a little bit adventurous and a little out there. Oh, Scout's actually on her way back, too. They're both a little bit adventurous and somewhat prone to trouble, it seems. So they probably get along. Oh, I'm going to do nothing for now. We got to stick this here. I'm going to put some of this golden seal down. We have quite the stockpile for winter. And we'll make sure we drop some of this here. There we go. And we'll put some marigold down. And And some more golden seal. And some more golden seal. And more golden seal. We carry a few pieces on us at any given time, just in case we get injured in battle and need like an emergency healing. Let's put some of these frogs down. So this. And oh, we accidentally grabbed a toad. Did we? No, we didn't. I thought we picked the toad up, but apparently not. And we'll put some squirrels down. Oops. Nope, didn't want to switch those. I just wanted to put a squirrel down in this pile. And then, do we have a place for rabbits? We have a place for the dark rabbits, but we could put our normal rabbits here. Let's put the black hare down here. And then we will head back. And do we still have a turtle shell in our inventory? No, we don't. For some reason, I thought we did. But we'll go back and sell off some of these dragonflies that we've been catching. Let's chat with Ember and visit the shop. We want to sell items. And we'll sell off these guys. And this dove. And how much are these blackberries? Not very much. Let's sell these off. Yep, we'll go ahead and sell them. And we'll go this way. We'll head out. I think Dusty will keep a scarf on for now, but come winter we'll probably put him in his sweater so that he can stay a little warmer. He is a short-haired cat, and I imagine as such he may get a little bit cold sometimes. So it's always good to make sure he stays nice and warm so he doesn't risk getting sick or anything like that. I don't necessarily advocate for putting your pets in clothes, but it depends, because especially with some short-haired animals, they actually can benefit from wearing a sweater if it's notably cold, especially if you live in regions where the temperatures are quite extreme. Now, I live in a very hot climate, so out here, maybe not so much, but like for those of you who live in the north, it can be beneficial sometimes if you have an animal who has especially short fur and not a lot of protection from the elements. It can help to put them in a sweater if they will tolerate that. But you don't want to risk overheating them. A lot of animals, especially dogs, have coats that can handle being out in the cold. And so they don't, most of them don't need it. And it can tend to irritate some of them, but there are a few cases where we might need, you might want to put an animal in a sweater just for their own benefit. Now, as for dressing them up in stuff to look cute, I don't know, that purely depends on the animal. Some animals like that more than others. Most cats that I've known don't like it very much. And we'll use our diplomacy skill as well here. But there are some animals that actually do enjoy that, so again, it's kind of a matter of what the animal likes. If your animal doesn't like wearing human clothes or pet clothes, probably don't put your animal in human clothes anyway. But yeah, if they don't like wearing clothes, don't put them in clothes. But if they're okay with it, then from time to time, it's probably not bad. But yeah, Dusty is a short-haired cat, and it looks like the winters here do get fairly cold. It is snowy, and the water freezes over, so I imagine he could have some benefit to wearing a sweater. So we will put him in his sweater come winter time, just to help keep him a little bit warmer. The thing is, too, a lot of dogs are better suited for life in the wild than cat. Like, dogs tend to be a little bit more robust for outdoor life. I don't really recommend, we're getting hungry. I don't really recommend letting your cats outside, especially since most cats are smaller and can get into a lot of trouble if and risk being preyed on by animals like coyotes or foxes or other creatures that can attack smaller animals. I'm going to see if we can catch this toad. I don't think, no, we're not going to be able to. Probably not, unless he got stuck here. We can still grab him there. But yeah, I don't really advocate for letting cats outside. I've known people who have lost their cats to predators because they let them outside. I honestly just think it's better to be careful and keep your animal, or keep your cats inside. Dogs are a little bit of a different matter. If the climate is okay and the temperatures are okay, it's more alright to let your dogs stay outside. Especially if, the other thing, too, is dogs are more likely, if you have a fenced-in yard, that'll keep most dogs in, but cats are more inclined to jump over walls and go roaming, and it can actually be threats to a native wildlife as well, like birds and stuff. Dogs are less likely to do that unless something comes in your yard. But if you have a good yard, it's usually not that bad to let your dog out, and a lot of dogs actually do need more space to be able to run around. And so you kind of just, you want to learn more about the animal that you have and what they need, especially, you want to get to know your animal's needs, basically. Some animals have more of a need to be outside than others, and some animals, like cats, should probably stay indoors. Now, if you do have an outdoor cat, I do recommend you put a collar on them, first of all, because if they ever get lost, then people will be able to hopefully help them find their way home. But, and the other thing, too, is a lot of cats aren't super friendly, and so if they do get lost, it can be an issue, whereas a lot more dogs tend to be friendlier. Not all dogs, but a lot of dogs are friendlier and more willing to come to someone, whereas a cat might be more inclined to run away, and it's going to be a lot harder to find them if they get out. Let's see if we can catch this fish. But with that in mind, oh, we did catch, it's a salmon, okay. But with that in mind, if you do let your cat outside, make sure they have a collar and potentially put a bell on their collar so that they can't really sneak up on and prey on animals that are outside, like birds. With some people will get a cat to help them control, like a rat or mouse infestation, and well, that can help sometimes. Let's actually head back this way and check out the new battles for the day, too. Well, that can help. Again, you want to be kind of careful because rats and mice can have diseases, and so your cat might get sick if you're not careful. You just want to be kind of careful about that. We maybe still need to buff that swimming skill just a little bit, too. But yeah, just be very, very careful if you let your cat outside, and honestly, I would recommend cats stay indoors. Some dogs do that okay outside, and again, it's going to depend on the dog. My dog is mostly indoor, but some outdoor as well, and as she's getting older, that's less of a problem. She used to be outside a lot more when she was younger. There are a lot of cats following us. Ouch, we keep getting a little too close to them. There we go. Ow, Billy got us. Okay, we got Jacob. Oh, lion, no. Let's come back over here. Oh, more of our cats spawned in, it seems. Okay, whoa, okay, what has happened? Alright. Oh no, these guys aren't going to do super well. We need to kind of back off and heal a little, I think. So this should help us quite a bit because we have, here we go. Oh, the battle is won! Yay! Alright. That should help us out quite a bit, I think. Let's see if there's more coins over here, more mews. But yeah, just get to know your animal, their species, and their needs, and be careful if you do let your cat outside, and be careful about putting your animals in clothes. If they don't like it, probably don't do that. And in most cases, most animals will not need clothes. Let's go ahead and we will check out the uppermost battle, which was further up this way. This part of the river is where it's a little bit scary. But thankfully it hasn't been too bad this time, although we did get stuck in it earlier and almost didn't make it out. That was a little bit... Oh, fish is gone. It's a little bit of a dangerous situation. Let's check... Oh, it's actually a battle in... Okay, well, what we'll do is we'll go up here and explore these areas for the day, but then we'll head over. The battle's actually in the mountain territory today. Oh, what's that guy? He's kind of pretty. Oh, he's gone, though. So, Tomb Creek is now fully ours. River Bend is not quite. Let's go up again and make sure that we're exploring up here. Ooh, we startled the frog. Here is some lavender, that's always helpful. River Corner, Oakwood, and then we want to explore one up as well to make sure that we get that place marked as well. Oh, a couple of toads that are both gonna, yeah, they hop their way off screen. Alright, so Karen Grove, and then let's use Diplomacy and Lavender here to work on claiming this area, and that should just have a few more days of walking through it. Let's see if we come over here. And so now as to the age, we're on year 2, so I'd say Dusty was probably about a year when he was abandoned, and that was in the summertime, the beginning of summer, so he's probably a little more than 2 years old now. And Scout is probably about the same, maybe a little bit older, depending what time of the year she was born in. I imagine that wild cats might be more likely to have kittens in this season. That would make it easier for them to take care of it. So probably towards the end of winter, I would imagine. So Scout's probably a matter of months older than Dusty, which means that actually fits in well with the timeline. If we're going to take into account that hopefully, I'm thinking, as far as I know, being able to take a mate is planned for the beta, and the beta comes out in October, so hopefully that'll set up a nice time frame for these guys, and make it about right for that. When that time actually comes, we're probably going to go ahead and propose to Scout. Once that happens, I can't actually see what is going on here. All right, oh, these guys are slow, and there's a lot of them. Oh boy, oh boy. Okay, that took that one out. We probably, how much, have we checked our experience recently? Because I kind of don't think we have, and I suspect we might have a lot. So we'll probably want to, whoa, lots of them. Some of these guys are really fast. Some of them are faster or slower than others. Ooh, he hurts. Okay, can we get him? We got him, okay. How much experience do we actually have? Because I don't think we've checked it. Whoa, okay. Actually, no. I'm not going to upgrade that. I'm going to upgrade our fighting to our last level, so it's maximum. And I'm going to go ahead and upgrade swimming again, because swimming is currently our weakest. Oh, there is a dove, if we can catch it. Get it? We got it. And let's see. Let's see if we can catch this frog. Get it? We got him. And we're actually a little hungry, so we'll maybe eat that frog. And I'm going to use one of these marigolds to heal up. Here is the temple where nothing can change. So I believe that gray, the whitish gray, indicates that there is the ability to create a custom colony at some point in the future, because I believe that is something that is planned. I think that was part of the Kickstarter. And we reached that tier. I believe we unlocked all tiers in the Kickstarter, so that was pretty cool. But yeah, that is a planned feature as far as I know. Oh, here we go. Let's grab some lavender. We actually got 2 lavender there. And then, let us see. I'm really excited to be able to explore some of the other colonies too. I think the beta is planned for, I want to say October. Don't quote me on that, but I want to say October. Yeah, I'm not 100% positive, but I want to say October. I think I've heard that. I went back and looked recently and I couldn't find where they said October again, but I'm pretty sure I've heard October. So you might want to look that up for yourself and see if you can find anything. What's this place? That's kind of cool place. Let's see if we can catch this mouse. Nope. Oh, that actually didn't do as much harm as I thought it was going to. There we go. But yeah, so hopefully within the coming months we will see the release of a new version. And let's see, let's come up here. Oh, no, didn't get the squirrel, but we can get the mouse hopefully. And hopefully this rabbit. Did we get it? Yeah, we did. Alright, and let's head back to the colony here. Oh, we're right here. So, we're gonna go ahead and take a nap, hopefully heal up the rest of this damage here. Get it? Yeah, we got it. Southern Damselfly. And we're gonna go ahead and wrap up the episode here for today. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the episode, and I will see you guys next time. But until then, this is Jay, over and out.